Alright, we're good. Alright.
Alright, come on, let's blow through these.
We are going to blow through part 2. We are doing questions from, I like to call it Fringilla Manor. It's a combination of our last names. Fringilla Manor. Okay.
Alright.
How would you rate your team's skill level for the following? Beginner, intermediate, expert for baking, construction, sculpting, decorating, and baking other pastries and desserts.
I think through everything we're pretty much in between high, intermediate, and expert on all levels.
I think so too. I think just on all levels, because we both have certain strengths in certain things. So
yeah,
with the two of us together, I think I agree.
Yeah.
So
we're good to go. All right, 17.
Do you feel your skills are better than the previous contestants on seasons 1 through 3? How elaborate and creative are your designs? Any special skills like 3D sculpted cakes, pyrotechnics, sugar work, etc.?
I think no, we haven't done pyrotechnics or whatever.
Even say it.
Yeah, we can't even say it. But I think in it's all relative, and I think that at least in season 1 and season 2, quite a bit of people went to culinary school and are pastry chefs and blah 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 blah. We taught ourselves how to do this, and we're absolutely fantastic at it. So I think there's no comparison. We are better than all.
A lot
the
of it's
people
self-taught
on the show.
But I mean, looking through online research, some online classes.
Yeah.
But I mean, pretty much self-taught.
Yeah, we're doing
in our arena or our apples, our pool. I think we're pretty rocket.
Yeah, we're fantastic. All right. Number 18, how will your team handle the elimination challenges? Can you work well under time constraints and pressure? Explain. Yes, I definitely think that we'll be fine. We rise to the occasion. We thrive on stress. I'm the biggest procrastinator. I do my best work at the end, at the last minute. So I think we will be, I'm not worried about us doing that at all.
I cannot wait for an elimination challenge.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
It's going to be awesome.
Tell us about your food industry experience, culinary school jobs, cooking classes, self-taught, blah, blah, blah. Do you have pastry or other baking experience besides cakes, pies, cookies? Oh, besides cakes. Oh, okay. I guess referencing that.
Right,
I've worked at delis and I'm a waitress now. That's about it. I've just always loved to bake. I used to bake with my nana and I've always loved it. That's it.
I guess I've no food industry experience. I bartended. I mean, that technically is service.
Yeah.
Culinary school, I took ICE in Manhattan, just basic cooking, and crafty classes online for baking and techniques, but nothing like really like culinary school, no.
Yeah, not like, and it's not, like actual experience, no.
Nah, it's all home and for friends.
Yeah, self-taught. What type of kitchen behavior pisses you off when you're baking and trying to get the job done?
Well, you know what pisses me off in the kitchen? Is that it?
Yeah.
It pisses me off, kitchen behavior, when people, ask you what's going on with that before it's even done.
Oh, yeah. People that just don't understand how hard it is to make these cakes. I fully agree. I think that's our biggest pet peeve. People are like, oh, why would it... Because people ask us, oh, how much would that really cost? And we'll be like, oh, $300, and that's a good price. What? They just don't get it. It's very annoying.
Well, then go to the supermarket and get your $13 sheet cake.
Yeah. All right. How elaborate and creative are your designs when baking? Describe your most elaborate cake. How many tiers? How big? Sculpted, etc.
We're gonna go separate, I think, for this one. We're gonna, because we've done cakes separately and we've worked on together, but I think we're just gonna answer separate.
Yeah. I did an Air Jordan, one of the first models of it, and I think almost everybody that saw it thought it was a real sneaker. So.
It was really cool.
So, that one was probably my best one. What about yours?
I guess my best, most elaborate, actually, I'm actually gonna talk about a cake that we worked on together. We did an Angry Birds cake. I mean, the detail of just the Angry Bird head was ridiculous. It was the first time we actually did something round.
Yes.
But it wasn't even round. It was a little bit...
A full speed. Yeah, it was
egg-shaped. It really looked like it. I mean, that was very elaborate. The detail with that, the detail with the cake pops of the pigs.
Yeah, you did like a basket weave.
The basket weave, like we incorporated fondant, piping, all that stuff.
Yeah,
I'm pretty proud of that one. That one was really awesome, and
yeah.
it made a great birthday cake for that 6-year-old.
It did.
Whoever.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think will be your team's strengths and weaknesses in this competition? I think that although we do tend to be over ambitious, we're not pastry chefs, so we're not going to be like, oh, I'm going to blow this and blah blah blah, and it's going to take up tons of time. Like, we are fairly simple and clean with our work, and I think that will be to our advantage. That's a strength. Weakness, we can't reach anything. We're little. So that might be hard. And we might have like that girl and she'll like steal our ladder so we can't reach the one thing that we need, and so on and so forth. So that will be our weakness.
I think our team's our strength is that whatever the challenge is, it might be tough. We're going to plan it out, but I'm pretty sure we're going to finish it. Whatever it is, whatever it is, and if we've never done it, like the pyrotechnics that we can't pronounce, we'll get it done. We'll figure it out. Yeah. And I'm pretty confident about that. That's a good strength because we're dedicated. A weakness, aside from being vertically challenged, and I guess there's to a certain point. Like, I think we strive on stress and pressure, but if we're up in front of, if for some reason, if we're one of the non-winning cakes on the show, I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna react. I'm either gonna bite back, or I'm gonna cry. Like, one or the other. I think that's gonna be a weakness. I think, I don't want to do that, but it's like poking at a caged animal. I'm like, or I'll just, I don't know what's gonna happen. I've never been in that situation.
If you had, is that?
Not this one, yeah.
Oh, if you had to brag about your most important accomplishments in your career, what would they be? I don't really have a career. I never really have had a career. I went to school for fine arts, which means I do little jobs like working at daycare, waitressing, blah, blah, blah. I think my most important accomplishment is being a mom and having 2 fantastic, awesome kids.
Awesome. They are awesome.
All right, on to you.
Important accomplishments. Actually, it's not really like career, like what I work, but I was involved I was volunteering at a community center, and I was told that the community center was like going under. Like, just not enough membership, not enough new blood. They worked on donations, and I don't know, someone thought, oh, Vinny's got this personality, he'll draw more people in. Yeah. And you know what? I've been told that the volunteer work that I did actually really helped build that membership up and interest into that organization. So career-wise, it's not like my job, but I took it seriously like a job, and I got a volunteer of the year.
Plus, like, in your job, you help people and stuff too.
Yeah, so that's a huge. I'm gonna answer the question with that.
Yeah, good job. Bam. All right. Describe your team's competitive nature. What kind of competitor would you be in this show? I think we're insanely competitive.
Very.
I think we want to win. Although we're not jerks, we're realistic and logical, and we can see when someone else has done a good job as well. We're not going to make things up to put people down. We'll only be honest, sometimes brutally, but we'll only be honest, in our opinion, by the way.
I think we're very competitive.
Yeah.
I mean, just with like little things. I mean,
everything.
Yeah, our little example of it was Pictionary. I mean, we're just probably going to send you a clip of it, but it got ugly. They didn't survive.
Yeah, you should. They're in the hospital. We're going to go visit them when we're done.
Yeah, we will. But I think describe our competitive nature. Just very. I think.
Yeah, super. Yeah.
What kind of competitor would you be on the show? Fair. I agree.
Yeah, I think we're fair.
Yeah. And respectful.
Yeah.
But we will be brutally honest and say, ooh.
Yeah. And we might do like some jokey insults, maybe.
Yeah. It's
It'll
the
be
mean
funny.
girl inside.
It'll be funny. And if you can't be honest about yourself, then that's your own problem. Okay. What will your team do to win and why? How far will your team go? Give examples, look in the camera, and give us your message to your competition, the other teams who are trying to get your spot on this show. I think that we will do our best work to win. We will not cheat. We will not purposely cause pain to other people to win. But I think the main message is you guys better watch out because we are self-taught and we're going to learn super fast with somebody as talented as Buddy, and I think that you better watch out.
My message to all of the other people is that you just better bring it. Because if we're going to lose, because we're in to play and win, if you're going to beat us, you better bring it. You just, that's it. Because I would rather lose to someone that really schooled us.
Yeah.
Like just, we might not have all the experience, but you better beat us. That's it.
Yeah, fair and square.
We're going to go down fighting.
Definitely.
And
I never forget. I still dislike somebody from 6th grade that did something stupid to me. I never forget. If I ever get another opportunity on TV, you're going down, biatch. All right.
How will your team play the game? I don't. I'm not thinking of this Survivor. And
no.
What's that word?
But I also think that in general, people love us.
I think so.
He's got friends at the grocery store.
I do.
It's out of control. People meet him and never
forget him. I can't even go to the grocery store anymore.
With me, sometimes it takes a little bit longer, but once they realize how awesome I am, they're in love with me and us together. People always just love us.
But I just think...
So I think we'll be well liked, but it won't be playing a game. It'll just be in general.
I'm taking the question differently, how you play the game like Survivor when you form those things.
Yeah, nobody does that
on
this show, right?
I know. I don't see this show.
Alliances.
What are you going to form an alliance?
Yeah, I don't think so.
The play the game in quotes makes me wonder.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, maybe we don't understand that question. Okay.
We're gonna compete.
Yeah.